We have more fallout now from the Postal Service building. Remember this? Near the State Fairgrounds in Tampa that partially collapsed. Happened about a month ago. Well, here we are today, and a former Bay Area resident is still waiting for her stuff at her new home in Ohio. Her belongings are still trapped inside this postal facility because it still isn't safe enough to enter. Fox 13's Evan Exelbing joins us live from Oak Fair Boulevard with an effort to get the building back up to snuff and the woman's things back to her. Evan's got to be frustrating. A month is a long time to wait.
Yeah, no kidding. Let's show you here, Mark. Look at all the work they're doing to try and get this building back up to snuff. Look at those buttresses, those supports that they have there to try to stop the rest of that wall from coming down. Obviously, there are very few things worse than moving. Now imagine if your stuff was trapped inside this building. One woman's family has been living out of suitcases for a month in Ohio.
Emily Pryor's new home looks the way it did the day she moved in. And that's the problem.
The things that you take for granted on the everyday that just truly makes a home feel like a home is stuck in that pod.
And the 16-foot pod is stuck in here, the package sorting facility that partially collapsed April 28th. All 50 people who were inside at the time made it out safely, but 100 pods in space leased to 1-800-PACK-RAT weren't as lucky. Higher-ups at the company say they have to wait until the building is safe to access to get those pods moving again.
I'm human just like anybody else, and I completely understand that, things happen. This was a freak accident. I certainly don't blame anybody.
Paperwork filed with Hillsborough County shows a company called Prologis LP owns the building and is in the process of shoring it up. A forensic engineering investigation will follow to figure out how to make permanent repairs. In the meantime, PACK-RAT has asked the owner for temporary access.
We're tracking these customers that have been delayed. They are the priority. I mean, we will pause other lines of business and we will service those customers.
Emily's family has had to supplement the $4,000 they spent on PACK-RAT with several more $1,000s for things to make everyday life possible.
We had to buy pots and pans just so I can stop going to the grocery store every couple of days.
She's hoping for some kind of restitution.
Me being the voice of things, if that can help, not just my situation, but others, move along this process so others can have their stuff.
PACK-RAT understands that there are nearly 100 people in Emily's shoes.
The Postal Service did not say as to whether any of their packages are still on hold at this facility or if they were able to get them out and onto onto their destinations. PACK-RAT says they are still operating in Tampa, just not using this facility to store their pods before they ship them out, Mark.
All right, well, hopefully get this worked out soon. That can be frustrating. We know that for sure. Evan Exelbing live for us. Thanks.